amigos, estamos en Power Morphicon y estamos en estos momentos con Danny Wayne, que es una de las personas integrales de Power Rangers desde los primeros 10 años. Hi, Danny.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. Now, I was telling that you were a central part of the Power Rangers at first. Entonces estamos viendo aquí parte de tus videos.
So I was part of the stunt team, and we not only doubled for the Power Rangers inside the suits, as you can see on the banner, but we also played the bad guys. Like we're fighting Nakia and the other cast members from Turbo the movie. So we would choreograph the fights, work with them, teach them what to do. There's Kat Sutherland. And yeah, we would stage the whole thing and then work with the actors on how to look like a superhero and teach them the choreography and work. And that's what we did every day. I did it for the first 10 seasons, from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers all the way to Wild Force. Basically all 10 seasons I was shot here in LA. And I did approximately 380 episodes of the show.
Wow. That's...
Yes. It's a lot of years in spandex.
Oh, yeah. And have this physical training. To become a stuntman, the people in danger, what can you do? What's the preparation that you need to have?
A lot of us come from either a martial arts background or gymnastics background, so we already had the physical training to step into playing the role. But then we would continue our training with stunt training, like whether it be trampoline work or wire work or doing fire burns, vehicles like driving cars, drifting cars, that kind of stuff. So we always kept expanding our skill set in order to do bigger, better things for the show.
And now you have here props, or the original.
Let's say, so these are two of the original helmets from the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. At one point, producers decided to remove the mouthpiece so that we could see the actors beneath it, and we shot a portion of the film that way. Then afterwards they decided that, oh, it's better to keep the mystery, so they didn't wind up using that footage. But these are two of the rarer helmets where the mouthpieces were actually removed for them.
Can I see how is one of these originals?
Yes.
I mean, can we see the construction of the? Because we all see it, but we always thinking how what they might be.
Well, these, as you can see, they're pretty light. They put in the bigger mesh holes so that we could actually breathe. Because the big thing with a lot of the early helmets was once you were strapped in it, it was very, very difficult to breathe after you've been in it fighting for a little while. So we have a lot of foam padding on the inside for safety, because we would do acrobatics and gymnastics and obviously fight choreography and everything. And then they would label, like for instance, this one says Steve Hero, because it was Steve Cardenas' Hero helmet. And but they're made out of molded fiberglass. And they also came up with a more clever way to seal the helmets, as opposed to the more tedious cotter pins that we had used in previous generations. So this way, the actor or the stuntman can actually get into the helmet, and with simply just pushing two little straps, he's now sealed in. And then once you're done shooting, you can literally reach underneath and just pull the Velcro free in order to get out of the helmet, which made it very expedient for us being able to breathe again. So, but yeah, they're pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, they are. And this is technology from about, bueno, esto es tecnología de unos 20 años más o menos. This is a like 20-year technology, right?
Correct.
So now they have, I think, more cushion or something.
Exactly. I mean, every season has has new helmets, obviously, and how they use the fasteners might shift and might change around. These were still my favorite, just because of how quick it was for us to be able to remove the helmets after we were done shooting.
And what else do you have here?
So this is a Piranhatron head from the original Turbo the movie. This is one of the cogs. We had them in, I believe, the space season. This is the original putty mask from the first season. I'm sure everyone recognizes the putties. And these were some of the, basically the henchmen of the whoever the main villainess or villain was on the show for that season.
Well, Danny, thank you very much for sharing these stories with us, with the audience back there in Mexico. We really appreciate it, and we want to thank you for your job during those 10 years of production, because they are what the child saw and watch and grow, and they aspire to be.
True. And the reason that all this is here is because of those same children who have now grown up and have very fond memories of these shows. This is why we do what we do, and it's such a pleasure to see everyone here at Morphicon or at any of the other cons. It's very humbling to know that our work was part of a legacy that now people carry into their adulthood, and you see all these adults walking around with Power Rangers costumes on, and it warms my heart, you know, to know that we were able to be a part of their youth.
Great. So. Well, Danny, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Y bueno, pues nosotros
Adiós.
Estamos en Power Morphicon. Yo soy Ricardo Méndez y ustedes están viendo Juegos, Juguetes y Coleccionables.